American boxing, particularly the bantamweight to lightweight divisions, have flourished more than any other nations. We are truly living in a time of American domination in boxing, something no other nation has reproduced. Terrence Crawford, Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, and many others ruled the lighter scenes, and it seemed this nation could dominate for many more years. But out of nowhere came a relatively unknown beast from Japan, Naoya Inoue. Against all odds, the monster in just a few years showed that he is the best, most skilled boxer alive, overtaking the American establishment and beginning a quest for more belts. But American fighters came with jealousy. They dared him to fight in America.
I like him because I see he take a lot of my stuff from my plate. I need him to come fight in the U.S. Random blood and urine test.
Has he really been tested? Like, all his fights been in Japan?
I feel like the hype is around amongst him because he's a Japanese person doing these things.
When Inoue fought in the U.S., none of it mattered. In 2017, after crushing opponents one after the other in Japan, a young Naoya Inoue made his American TV debut. But first, an American champion, Antonio Neves, in front of his home audience, came arrogant and prideful and felt Inoue was overrated since he was just a Japan-based fighter.
Has he really been tested? Like, all his fights been in Japan. Half of them were at 108. Fighting guys that stand right in front of him. Everything went his way. He's at home, lower weight class. So
when the time came to put words into action, instantly the monster stalked his American opponent, setting the tone for the contest with his powerful jabs.
Your instruction in the dressing room is have a good, clean fight. Listen to my commands. Protect yourself at all times.
And he's called the Monster, Andre, because of his knockout power in the 11 knockouts in 13 fights. But according to CompuBox jabs, than any other top fighter in the world, and lands the second most per round of any top fighter in the world, exceeded Adi Golovkin. And that, of course, underlines the fact that power is often
behind the jab, like you just mentioned, so that's definitely an asset.
Landed a right jab on a classic 1-2. There's the classic 1-2 again. He says his best punch is his left hook, and he hasn't unfurled that one quite yet. Just missed with one. But you can see that it's... Niev is quite aware that he's up against a guy who's regarded as a...
Eyes peeled right now on this fight, because Inoue, those who have seen him and followed him have been knowing things. This being his American TV debut, people want to see what they have here.
And already we've seen one thing that some fighters wait a long time to learn. He has a reputation of the jab, so a couple of times, Inoue leads with the left hook.
That his father taught him well. He's fundamentally sound, and that power he has behind those fundamentals.
Neves is here with a game plan. You can see he has an idea of what he wants to do in there.
Which is?
He wants to punch when him to punch. He's trying to time him in between. When he's trying to get in there, and he's trying to also punch with Inoue.
Nieves is definitely there mentally. Like you said, Jim, saying all the right things. I just don't know if he can translate that physically.
Tries to deliver the body. Inoue did a great job of blocking it with his left elbow. Comes back with a series of punches of his own.
Watch, Inoue tries to set his stuff up, and Nieves feints and to get his shot in there first.
So Nieves has already, with one good hard counter left-hand shot, it landed.
This is where Inoue has had his way so far, so he wants to make him uncomfortable.
The way he extends the jab, maximum impact.
By round 2, Inoue went after him, with ferocity attacking with mainly the destructive left hook.
I don't know.
Feint, there's the feint. Inoue wants to wait a little bit to punch sometimes. Punch in between when he's waiting. Or he's waiting for Inoue to punch and punching with him to land his own shot.
Good 1-2 by Inoue.
Puncher is obviously you can get caught with a clean shot. Good shot from Nieves.
Right hand up to the looping right hand upstairs.
Well, it's not a good idea to punch. Times Inoue has been a little bit wide. But you can power is obvious.
Inoue has never been knocked down, technically, he did in an amateur fight. So he has had one knockdown scored against him, although he says, now Inoue sticking the jab, that's his game. His father asked for body shots. Haven't seen a body shot yet from Inoue. And now he goes downstairs and comes back up and fires the left hook to the body.
Vicious left hand to the body from Inoue.
He's a 115-pounder, boy. He's going with some force. These guys are so small, you go, boy, he hits like a lightweight.
I think at the end of the day, if there was the first fight for Juan Francisco Estrada, it was Harris and maximizing the power in his punches fight.
Yeah, he was always in position to punch. He was never out of position. And that's the same thing you see. He's always in position to punch, regardless of dude.
I think he bothered Nieves with that hard right hand off the jab. Nieves trying to come back with some body shots. In waiting, and he launches again.
When one guy is coming up from below the flyweight division, and the other guy's coming down from 122 pounds, you know, the responsible defensive fighter, and given those circumstances, the question here is, can Inoue impose his overwhelming offense anyway?
Nieves back just a little bit. Left hand to the body, placement rather than power. Now combinations.
Inoue heard the 10-second warning clap and thought it was the bell.
That saved Nieves right there.
Okay, Wikaxil Wangak. Round till 12. You can see that Harold Letterman, unofficially, not surprisingly, winning the first 2 rounds.
Inoue is trying to pick up where he left off in that last round, and he wants to test him to see how hurt he still is.
You see why he's called the monster. When a guy has fast hands and he applies all those things, it's a nightmare for the opponent.
He just did something you occasionally see Gennady Golovkin do. He saw the target and adjusted the arc of the punch as it was traveling through the air to give it a little bit lift over the top and get it down to the face. Now there's a perfect uppercut.
Punches sometimes, he uses athletic ability to avoid punches and doesn't always use kind of classic technical defense. You think that'll be a problem against the next level?
It remains to be seen. Inoue is only 24 years old, so his reflexes are at their very height right now. That will be a problem down the stretch if he continues to fight.
A lot of time between now and then, though.
We're talking a lot about the power of Inoue, but as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, it's separating Inoue from his opponent tonight and his opponents previous to this night. He has an Ike Quartet-like.
It's a heavy jab, meaning his weight comes out over his front foot when he throws it.
Oh, and it sets up power shots discouraging to Nieves. Well, you could happen toward the end of the last round, and you could see Nieves' confidence just go down a little bit as Inoue so easily landed combination after combination.
But listen, when you're getting hit with those kind of shots, the game plan can go out the window quick. All of a sudden, excuse me, Jim. All of a sudden, it doesn't become worth it to extend yourself and to be getting hit with heavy shots to the head and the body like Nieves is right now.
Right, and part of the key to his ability to balance and timing. He seems always to be in the right position on his feet.
Pick-em type puncher. He'll throw a jab, he'll throw a lead right hand. He's steady, but he's a pick-em type puncher, not necessarily a combination.
He'll respond to an opportunity if it wasn't his plan to do so.
Absolutely.
He's a pick-em type puncher until he gets his guy hurt, and then he throws in combination.
I like that.
Terrific accuracy. See that? I mean, really amazing job he's doing. 3-0 Inoue.
Trainer has an unenviable task because what's impressive about Inoue is here he is against, it's not working, but come up with a better one.
For 4th round out of 12, he does need to keep a close eye on Nieves. Nieves is a tough kid, but he is taking a lot of punishment right now, and it's starting to sink.
His fighter has a chance, as though he's not taking
that position, because when you're in the position that Nieves is in, it gets really tough. Do you go technical, or do you appeal to his heart? Do you motivate him and rah-rah? It's a tough and unenviable.
It's a big week in one way for Nieves. He works at a PNC Bank full-time in Cleveland, and this week he was profiled in the Wall Street Journal, and he's fighting. That can't hurt him as his banking career goes forward, and he said, I'm never going to give up. Inoue, it seemed to me, took the minute of this round off to allow Nieves to throw some punches and let his clock wind down a little bit.
Yeah, I think that was by design. I don't know if Inoue was resting or if he was trying to let the punishment from the pre.
Lure Nieves into an exchange where he wouldn't have to try to open Nieves' defense. He could just, catch him in an exchange.
Like that. And by the way, I mentioned that CompuBox has him throwing more jabs per round than any other top fighter in the sport, an average of 37 coming in. He's throwing 41 jabs per round here tonight. From it.
I mean, ideally, I think it's in between.
I think that's a great point.
I think Inoue has to put Nieves away here in this round or next, because it's a lopsided fight. Tremendous rematch in the main event. This is his American TV debut. We all know he's good. If he can capture their imagination and really look devastating, make some water cooler buzz the next, on Monday at work. And if he scores a knockout here, is just a kind of sameness to every round in an extended fight.
And now in round 5, it looks like he's in the ring, and he can't find it, as Inoue continues to track him down, pin him against the ropes, and pound him with power shots. Nieves trying to slip away to the side, and Inoue just keeps walking him down, gets him into position.
In the 5th round, a thumping left hook to the body and another left hook sent Nieves to the canvas and made him rethink all his trash talk.
He can face him and lands a body shot on an authority.
1 or 2 more of those, you could end this fight, Jim. Andre, this is what you did against Kovalev. When you saw that, you went right there, and here Inoue has him ready to go to the body. Yup, there it is.
The ring with a fighter like Naoya Inoue.
Now, why throw anything?
Exactly. On the band and the body right now. He'll protect the head, but the body can't move.
Inoue stalking.
There it is.
Another body shot with the left hook. That one hurt Nieves as well.
Right back, but I literally don't think you should throw another punch other than a hook to the body.
And there's another one. And there's another one. Right hand, but not with enough authority to change anything. Another left hook to the body. Listening to what Max Kellerman and Andre Ward say. Another left hook to the body. Another left hook to the body. Inoue trying to finish the fight. Punch in boxing. I don't care who you are, who you're fighting, where you've been brought up. Learn to throw the left hook to the body. It will win you more fights than any other weapon.
He's about to win by stoppage, but he's only throwing 1 hook.
The one-sided domination continued in the 6th round as Inoue, in complete cruise control, walked down Nieves.
That last round.
Bernard Hopkins against Oscar De La Hoya. Arturo Gatti against Leonard Doreen. Out. The legs go numb beneath the waist. The will goes away. The knockout comes.
Spray in front of him. So he's going to continue to throw that left hook to the body, and it's a damaging thing to do. Like how
Experience from Inoue, only having 13, hiding the fact that he wants to throw that left to the body. So Nieves has enough experience where he can guard against that shot. He's got to switch it up, throw it right to the body.
He threw the right to the body, and Nieves looked at him like, wait a minute, you're allowed to do that.
Another left hook to the body. Listen to the sound when those left-hand body shots land. That is
I know he's not dazed in a way like but why does he need to keep taking this
Mosley over and over and over? The sledgehammer left to the body.
He's keeping that right hand glued to his side right there. That's why you got to switch that shot. You got to go away and then come back to it.
And with the chance to put on a show now, Inoue has 2 things from me in the ring. Come to me. Come to me. I'm ready for the knockout right now.
The referee has to keep a close look on Nieves in a minute. To the layman, it looks like he's still in the fight, but if you know what you're looking at, he's had enough. It's a lot of also to the head, and it's only going to get worse as this fight progresses. Big right hand
to the body
from Inoue.
What a vicious shot.
He's bleeding now, and who knows what's going on internally in his rib cage.
Another left to the...
After the ringing of the bell, the American's corner rightfully decided he had taken enough punishment. His corner didn't want to go to jail for malpractice. In the year 2023, Inoue would face his toughest career test against another American. Stephen Fulton was an undefeated champion who was just as fast, just as smooth, and could throw punches from all angles like Naoya Inoue. In the lead-up to the fight, Fulton felt Inoue was massively overrated.
I feel like the hype is around amongst him because he's a Japanese person doing these things. That's all. I feel like the hype is around because of that. Not only that, power don't just win fights.
At the face-offs, Fulton dared to stare deeply into Inoue, and the high-caliber fighters had to be separated. But as soon as the bell rang, Fulton's level of confidence diminished after eating invisible and precise jabs from Inoue.
What he's doing is he's just taking a look at him. But trust me, I assure you, once Inoue worked his way up from 108.
He's not just rushing in there. He doesn't want to walk into anything. Fulton is...
Range jab to the body from Inoue. Big hand around the guard. And the up jab.
So interesting to see that low lead hand from Inoue starting off like that. Good jab.
Very.
You know, we talked all night about Fulton's jab, but what about Inoue's jab?
Fulton tried to establish the jab, but Inoue beat him to the punch every time.
It's quick, it's accurate. It's on point tonight.
Goes with the versatile offensive attack as always from Inoue. Now goes upstairs with it and follows Fulton back to the ropes.
The movement. You know, Fulton thought he was clear, thought he was gonna get on his bike, and Inoue chased him down.
Fulton falls short, warning from the fu of wrapping around the neck, and now falls in off balance on his own with that free right hand, able to punch away.
Underneath.
The American got on his bikes after tasting the first power shots from Inoue.
The guards of Fulton.
Right back to it.
There it is again.
And there's the first that is able to land, and he comes with it again, and then a four-punch combination that includes from Inoue.
The speed and power is real. The speed. Fulton is doing a good job in
double jab, comes upstairs with the right hand.
Fulton off balance from them heavy blows coming from Inoue.
Fulton steps forward, Inoue backs off. You can see how calm and in control he is early on here. As he comes with another four-punch combo with that right hand in the midst of that. There's that jab, and there are the levels. Went upstairs and then to the body.
Inoue is sharp. Doesn't want to miss. He wants to make every punch count. It's the speed of Inoue that's giving him fits.
Like a viper, that striking ability.
And it's the speed at which Inoue closes the gap. Fulton's having a Fulton on his bike, just trying to avoid shots from now.
Double. You just said it. That speed to close against Inoue. Here comes Fulton. Able to step forward with the right hand. Monster.
No, but I like his composure. He's weathering the storm right now. Fulton using defense, movement to get out of range.
By round 3, Fulton looked unsure. His footwork slowed, his jab muted. Inoue's speed and timing were overwhelming. He wasn't just walking him down, he was outboxing the boxer.
Easy right now against Fulton. Let's see if Fulton can turn it around. He needs to mount some sort of offense to get some respect from Inoue.
Bigger man, the intelligent fighter. And he wants to show that he's tough. You got to show you're tough while still being intelligent.
You see the shifting game plan already.
Right hand over the top, Timmy.
Yes, but you see the shifting game plan. Now Fulton now is looking to fight on the front foot now. He's looking to attack.
Behind that jab. Inoue has good countering ability as well. Goes to the body again with the jab. Point of emphasis early on, and then the right hand up top.
Partially blocked, Tess. Partially.
1-2 from Fulton. There's that up vertical jab again. Back to the body with it.
Fulton is there not pulling the trigger.
Well, it's that middle, and if you're going to stay there, you got to throw. That up jab has had such success for Inoue. Now an opportunity, as Fulton was able to get to the inside, and back to range.
Some good.
Fulton's doing a little bit better moving forward. He just got to let his hands go. He's in range, but he's just sitting there, sitting still. I think he's afraid for what's going to come back. The speed is too blazing fast.
With a sparring partner, what Inoue and his unique physical gifts offer when you're opposite him. And two-handed finishing power. Uppercut, right uppercut to how it has defined him in so many punches. Inoue with an 11-2 advantage. He has been increased around in the early stages as he comes to his fourth round. He had 11 total punches in the first round, landed 15 in the second, 18 in the third.
I like that inside work from Fulton. In the inside, banging on the body of Inoue. Getting a little physical on the inside. Good right hand.
Right hand from Fulton. Inoue came straight back. The opening bell. Double jab by Fulton.
Way out, all the way in stuff. Fulton is standing mid-range. Anything, Inoue's beating him to the punch. He's there. He's there. The trigger test.
Inoue has seen that a few times. Now showing the levels with that jab again. Consistently going to the body with that jab is Inoue.
Fulton's getting outboxed. He's getting outboxed, and he's supposed to be
Good combination from Inoue. More blood coming from the nose.
It's not working for him at that distance. Fulton's going to have to make some changes. Going to have to make some adjustments.
And that comes with a certain risk to be more offensive-minded against the monster. As he does Fulton, then backs out with his hands up. Inoue, we're going to cut him off as we come to the end of round number 4. What's the change that needs to take place for Fulton, Timmy?
Got to change his rhythm. He's standing directly in front. Use your legs. He can draw in a way. I mean, he tried to come forward, but he's not letting his hands go. He's afraid for what's going to come back. So now, get on your bike. Lure in a way, because now you're in range just to get hit with those power shots.
Now here comes the combination punching of Inoue behind that jab, as we've seen early on in round 5.
And change his rhythm up. I mean, when you have a fighter like Inoue just landing shots like that, you have to throw feints, subtle movement left and right.
Oh, good combination from Fulton.
And that was off the subtle movement to his right. That's what he has to do.
And a right hand from Inoue as he returns fire. Another right hand from Inoue backs up. Yes, he's extremely
and good right hand from Fulton right there. Catch it. A confident test, and he'll leave himself available sometimes. He'll leave himself open moments.
You can hear the thud in Inoue's punches. They still will back him up.
Every round, Inoue built pressure. His combinations started landing at will, sharp, fast, and with bad intentions.
Comes a point where the bigger man toughness that you can display have to show it in the middle rounds. Right hand from Inoue.
A lot of those shots are being deflected by the guards of Fulton. It's a better round for Fulton. I don't know if he's gonna win this round, but I know this is a better round for Fulton.
He has to commit to the offense. Has to commit to it. From Fulton, he's being outworked by Inoue, and punches landed. As Inoue gets him up against the combination. Round 6, unified champion, early hold against the monster. Naoya Inoue, who hit to come up to 122 pounds and asked and striking and consistent and productive with the jab. And
don't let him touch you, make him miss.
Anyway, looking for
moments ago. See if it's available again.
Test the most interesting thing to me is that Fulton is not using any of his footwork. He's not using any of his lateral movement at all. And you want to know why? Because Inoue is quick to cut him off and says, I want you directly in front of me. I don't want you moving anywhere.
That time he comes in with the left hook. It flows, whether it's straight ahead or lateral. Just another part.
Don't set too much.
Amazing in a sold-out arena in Tokyo. The crowd so receptive to fight the instructions coming from the corner of Fulton.
Position he's in, he's able to generate the punching power and torque on his shots.
Torque is a perfect description of what makes his punching power special.
He just ran with a combination.
He did. 4-punch combination as he's taking.
It's that jab.
It has been the key.
Ooh. That right hand hurt Fulton. But you know he's in tremendous shape, so he recovered quickly, getting back on it, trying to establish his own offense, but getting himself out of position.
Short left hand chopped down here at the end of round number 6. Fulton trying to exchange on the inside.
This is the baddest man at 122 pounds. And that's what they do. They make it look easy. Good right hand.
Has to have more of it. Start working behind that jab and the willingness to throw the right hand.
Head on that side. I'm seeing him keep his head on that right side, right in the line of fire for that right.
We've also seen him at his best when he does.
Yes.
Short check hook that time.
Check hook
that time as Fulton crossed the threshold. The jab for Inoue. There's Fulton on the inside, wrapping around the guard with that right hand. And Inoue comes right back at him. Returns fire immediately.
A lot of those shots deflected. I've been amazed with the way he's been blocking a lot of the shots, deflecting a lot of the punches. Good right hand over the top.
Counter right hand from Fulton.
He said, get out of here.
And see how comfortable Inoue is right now as he's trying to cut off the ring and close the gap.
Never stops hunting for that knockout.
Never.
He's always looking for it.
4-punch combination, back to the jab up top.
Gee, these are great moments right here that Fulton is allowing the onslaught immediately after Inoue gets done. Right hand, the left hook. Good jab.
And that jab, a snap back.
By the end of the 7th, it was all Inoue. The end was near. Everyone knew.
A stab jab down to the body. Fulton has no answer for it. Quick with that jab is Fulton has a wide stance, so wide. It's really hard to get in and out.
Oh, right hand hurts him. Oh, a huge right hand from the monster. And then he chases him down. Fulton is laid out. Lot of time to work here in round number 3. The monster on the attack. Trying to claim 2 more belts as Fulton tried to grab the ropes. Backed up into the corner. Here comes Inoue. That destructive.
In his first fight at 122, Naoya Inoue didn't ask for a tune-up. He went straight for the undefeated unified champion and broke him. No controversy, no excuses, just skill, speed, and violence. On the 4th of May 2025 at the T-Mobile Arena, Naoya Inoue had a fight that had everyone in the arena on the edge of their seats. His opponent was Ramon Dinamita Cardenas, who possessed a devastating left hook that stung extremely hard. Cardenas had a near undefeated record of 26 wins and one close loss with 14 knockouts, and colliding against undisputed super bantamweight champion Naoya Inoue. The 29-year-old American promised to shock the world in the biggest opportunity of his career.
I'm ready for that. I'm ready for the toughest fight of my career. Like I've been saying it all camp. Everybody asked me the same. What do you picture? I was like, I picture a hard fight.
What happened in this fight was more than everyone in the arena had bargained for.
He done by success test. How much success he has in his first.
Inoue measuring with the jab, tripling it up, goes on the attack.
One test. Jab right now is finding his way home. Good timing again. Finding us. Beating Inoue to the punch.
Cardenas was pressing, employing a square guard. He came in with confidence.
Of course, when it comes to speed, generating power, there are few like Naoya Inoue. Good jab, steady work in this first round with it from the monster.
Oh. He's looking for that counter. He's looking for Inoue. He's looking to throw a left hook over the top of the right hand of Inoue.
Inoue very consistent here. Here his corner. Saying, watch that.
Moving forward. However, Inoue right now, again, the problem right now, he got to make Inoue pick up his feet a little bit. Like
Trying
that.
to get some work on the inside as Inoue covers.
Cardenas was looking for that one big shot. He released missiles, swinging wildly, while Inoue was calm, keeping him at bay with jabs, hooks, and big rights.
Exactly. But
It's gonna cover up. You gotta let the hands go, and he at least did.
Exactly. So that's two things. Two things, Tess, you got to think about before you get in range before you. Either you're gonna punch, or you better have something in your back pocket to offense. And right now, Cardenas just sitting right there in front, not doing much on the offensive side, and that is a recipe for disaster.
Goes to the body with the right hand back. That from Cardenas. Inoue comes back, trying to sweep that right hand to the body, and he goes to a combination that finishes.
He's a high guard. He's staying tight with his guard as well. See a little blood right there coming from the nose of it. Not sure where that blood is coming from. Ooh, just off the mark with that.
Away from that full right hand from Cardenas. The upset-seeking American.
See, Cardenas now, he's making Inoue try to pick up his feet and starting to bring that pressure. Starting to bring that pressure towards Inoue.
We talked about how do you gain confidence.
But here comes Inoue. Inoue likes this type of fight, Tess.
He does. He don't like the right hand. A little bit of blood coming from the nose. You're right, Timmy.
He don't like to be pushed back.
Inoue was now starting to land, but creating an angle. Cardenas released a clean left hook straight to Inoue's jaw that forced Inoue down for only the second time in his career.
He found a little secret. Inoue's great at mid-range, great on the outside as well, but inside. Does he have the skill to compete against Cardenas?
There it is! There it is! Cardenas catches it! My, oh my! Yep. What a shocker here! Can you believe what you just saw?
Small little angle. Changed his position. Inoue followed him out. Didn't see that left hook coming. Boom.
Round 3. The monster had woken, and Inoue turned into savage mode.
How does he react? No pump on the accidental clash. It's a sweeping right hand from the mount.
On Inoue to get greedy. And he knows that opposite hand.
When you talked about that opposite hand, when you talked about it being down, boy, he went for it there. We're going to... Inoue probes with the jab, goes to the body, showing levels now, and Cardenas comes forward, inching ahead. Down scored in round 2 by Cardenas.
But again, Cardenas stunned the monster, and Inoue had to endure hard shots like never before.
Really penetrating that high guard. He really is. It's tight.
3-punch combination, trying to split the guard with... Right hand to the body. Got a little bit of the flank and a little bit of the elbow.
Anytime he sees, I'm telling you, but anytime he sees Inoue going to the high guard, it's a problem. That's another issue.
Doubles up the right hand. Woo! Right hand from the monster. Inoue comes forward on the attack. Oh! He is sitting on that left hand with that hook all night long. He has come to make magic and try to shock the world. As Inoue willing down to the inside.
Oh my, man.
We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll show you the knockdown again. Oh! What do we have?
But undeterred, the monster pressed forward, and the gladiators exchanged brutal hooks.
Was floored in the second round. The upset-seeking Ramon Cardenas, who at the beginning of this fight, 500 favorite, minus 6,500. The current odds on.
I just spoke with Joel Diaz, and he says, look, stay confident, but don't make mistakes.
In this fight, Tess, that's what I'm talking about. He's in a way shot, so he's here to endure whatever it takes to be able to get off his offense. Tess, I'm telling you, he's looking for that counter, Tess. That last round, Inoue slows down a bit and gets lax on his defense. It's gonna be night-night, Tess.
Timmy, before this fight, I turned to you and said, just answer this question. Real simple. We got a minus 6,500 favorite in a pound-for-pound elite. Does Carter say? You said yes and a little more.
He has, you know what he has? Again, IQ. He's a well-rounded fighter, but he has dynamite in both hands. He has in-between shots.
With what happened in the second round when he floored Inoue, he just keeps bubbling up with confidence. So throw punches like that. Inoue, though, timing it. Now Inoue on the attack with a combination.
Inoue trying to, again, penetrate that defense.
Doubles up the left hand. Up
by Inoue, no doubt about it, but he got to be responsible defense.
Oh, he caught him. Wide sweeping, and he made him pay. And now he goes to the body, then goes upstairs, back to the body, and Cardenas fires with return. Good right hand from Inoue. And now the accuracy, the desire to have fights like this. Big round for Inoue. Oh, he's turning it on. Cardenas is covering up, and the monster is showing what he's about. You'll be able to see the corners while we take this commercial break. It's a great fight.
By the fifth round, Inoue had recovered, and the fight was now in his favor.
Tossing it over to Mark Riegel to even get a scorecard at the end of 4. Mark, how do you have it?
38-37, Ramon Cardenas. One thing from the Neri knockdown. No doubt Cardenas believes in himself, but that knocked is something.
Knockdown tonight happens in the second round.
Inoue now is totally aware that he's punching right after he's punching and punching with him with the left hook. So what he's doing is now he's just pulling. He's like, okay, I'm gonna get my offense. That's what you're seeing in a minor adjustment from Inoue.
Earlier tonight, just the second championship fight. But look at the last round. Inoue bounces back and looked awesome. It was 29 out of 80 thrown.
Again, Inoue walking that tight line right there. Beautiful slip counter right there from Cardenas. Now, Inoue again, he loves that rope. I'm telling you, that tight line. He gets close to the fire. A few more inches with that shot, he's gonna be able to land. I'm telling you.
Cardenas is digging in. Fires, he brings it.
But what he needs to do is to level down. Go to the shoulder or step in. One little.
It was the left hook that did the damage in the second round. Cardenas has landed 23 power punches for this point. There's a combination with the right hand split the guard, then to the body from the monster. Inoue has an 82 to 47 connect advantage to this point.
Fighting right hand, and Cardenas
we heard him with that shot.
To the body.
He hit him with a body shot,
Cardenas
Ted.
fires back to the body. He's got such heart in there.
In round number 6, Inoue has
In round 6, the fight evolved into a full-blown war.
his career.
Tess, this is the first fight that I've seen of Inoue where his power hasn't transitioned well, Tess, at 1 for 122.
I mean, shot that just landed there.
Look, he's hitting the
Cardenas, who of course, Timmy, was with you for so many years.
Absolutely.
Catches him on the inside with a right hand underneath that attack.
Now you got to keep in mind that Cardenas, this is his first 12 round.
Yes, exactly. First world title fight in the career of Cardenas, and something that is critical.
He heard him with that. He heard him with that.
Here goes the monster, and he's got a lot of time to work with. Bearing attack to the head, to the body. Cardenas is in that neutral corner, and a strafing attack. He's in a whole lot of trouble now.
Oh, he hurt him with that body shot too, Tess.
Left hand to the body.
Can Cardenas survive this last minute of round 6?
Cardenas sitting on the left hook, Tess. He's sitting on it. He's waiting. He's waiting.
He's
His body
explosive right hook that did damage earlier, but in a way, unrelenting. Now Cardenas gives an angle, turns things around, and he comes swinging out.
Inoue said he loves a war. He loves these type of fights.
Oh, what a great round we've got here. The heart and grit of Cardenas. The elite offensive attack of Inoue.
Oh.
Right hand and then a body shot.
Body shot,
that
right?
left hand swept across the belt line, and Cardenas has to gather himself now. Short left uppercut. Just missed with the right. Comes back with the left. Attack after attack to the body. Look at this punishment. Final seconds of round 6. This is the way it's supposed to look.
He's different, Tess. He's different.
Man, oh man, is that great stuff.
Inoue came into the 7th round with killer intent.
In that 6th round, Naoya Inoue threw 90 punches, landed 48. But look at this. 33 of them were power punches in the last round. 33 power punches landed in the last round by Inoue.
From that left hook, he sees it. He has it down now.
Let's check in.
Like Inoue, and he's pushing you back. He knows the end is near, and he's going for it. Ooh. Inoue getting caught right there, standing straight up. Oh, that was good. Kill shot right there, attempt from Inoue.
Ramon Cardenas giving everything he possibly can, but finding out
there's
that there are offensive levels.
Go against Inoue. Oh, the level is different.
He broke his back, Tess.
Look at this attack here. Halfway through round 7.
Did you see how he crumbled along the ropes right
He
there?
sends him back with that left hand to the side.
The body shots have been effective, but then the right hand.
Cardenas once again released big shots. However, this time, Inoue was willing to eat some to land. Some
All he needs is a little bit of separation, yet look at Cardenas still standing right in the kitchen.
Look at the fight in Cardenas.
Putting the fire on Inoue. Digging with body shots. Don't you just love the heart? Right uppercut.
Finally, thunderous right hands found Cardenas' power button and sent him reeling down the ropes.
Separation with the right hand, and that sends Cardenas back a few steps. And another right hand. Oh, and he knocks him down. A right hand scores the knockdown.
Cardenas was saved by the bell.
Or will the monster strike?
But by round 8, there was no escape.
Cardenas has
has yet to land that same shot again that he landed in the second round.
Body shot, right hand. He's in trouble again. Here in this 8th round, it's all Inoue, and it's all over. Inoue is great in 8.
The monster pulverized Cardenas against the fence, and saving the American was in the hands of the referee.
Any kind of resistance, he goes in for the kill. At this point, it was just a matter of time. Inoue knows it. He felt it before he even stepped out during the round.
Going against IBO world champion Michael Desmarinas. In June of 2021, Inoue, in front of Nevada crowd, delivered his best display yet in America and made his presence known from the first round.
The lead foot of the southpaw, you can line up your power, hit flush. It's like almost an autocorrect with his balance.
There's that left hook again.
Moving, trying not to. He's saying, I know you got punching power, but you got.
The hope for Desmarinas is to get this fight going. The fact that Inoue is in range to land is unnerving Desmarinas.
And he does. The undefeated champion, the 3-division world champion.
Desmarinas' plan was to give Inoue troubles from all angles, but the monster could read them all.
Good straight left.
Opponents that fight Inoue, they stand directly in front.
Zone of how quickly that left hook will fire off at him. Really spectacular knockout in his last fight with a fighter trying to beat him to a punch, trying to come in against Maloney, and it's just a...
That's down the legs of Desmarinas. It's go down of Desmarinas.
It's that lead right hand.
Good defense from Desmarinas along the ropes.
Nice
the
shot
left
right
hand.
there.
Desmarinas trying to time that left.
Inoue dissected his liver with hooks that made Desmarinas contemplate his decision to fight Inoue.
When they get touched by those big shots, but offensively, he's starting to settle down and land some shots.
There it is.
But then a shot like that'll land.
Left hook to the body.
Knocked down, scored by the monster.
Hitting the ground for the first time in the fight, Inoue was putting on a masterclass.
Monster.
Liver.
Left hook to the liver. Stalking his prey. Oh, big letting himself on his feet. Inoue stalking, goes to the body, left uppercut comes in as well.
That's what you do when you hurt a person to the body.
Oh, another body
right
shot.
Back there.
Devastating punches you can land in this sport. Paralyzes the opponent. And it did with Desmarinas.
Just still hurt.
There's no doubt about it.
Trying to survive the fouls. Another body shot comes in. Look at Inoue. So game to fight back. Inoue goes to that spot again. Round number 3. 20 fights for Inoue have only lasted a total of 114 rounds. 5, the velocity. I know it looked like it was grazing, but the speed is... Oh, he digs in again. And Tim, for people...
Inoue went upstairs before ripping back down with the body shots.
You're saying, oh, that hurt, and then it really digs in on you, and then you you have no choice but to go down from a liver shot.
Martinez, forget about it, then he's going back down there with that left hook.
There it is. Yep. Sold the right hand, came back with the left to the pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
That's the high guard enticing.
Tried to get it right, the body of Desmarinas.
And you see Desmarinas now.
Landing another picture. Perfect liver shot. Desmarinas' insides was being turned to mush.
Close range.
And that's why a smart fighter like Inoue would go away from it and then come back to it.
3-point again. Oh! Big time shot to the body by Inoue.
It's over.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Survives the count, but destructive work from the monster. Uppercut, body shot again. My, oh my. 3.
4 fights in the U.S., 4 wins. Inoue proved himself against all doubts.